get you away from schoolwork, whatever. Okay.
Right.
So
all right, here we go.
Our bout is starting. We have referee Dylan Becker. We have Catelyn So on our left and Brynnley McKee on our right. And we're at the 9-State Fencing Cup in Stamford, Connecticut. And I'm here with Chris Cheney.
Catelyn starting out early with that pressure, but just missed her attack, and Brynnley is not wasting time here.
No.
Oh. Ooh, okay. It's like she found the blade.
Interesting call. I wouldn't have called it that way.
I honestly thought they both beat, which I thought would be Brynnley's point.
I thought they both beat, so I thought it was Brynnley's point. But
you know, at 0-0, not a great time to waste a video. You just got to get back in there and score the next one. Put that one behind you.
Yeah. And then if the referee is consistent, you'll know that.
Right, absolutely.
Maybe I shouldn't beat the,
yeah.
Maybe that's not going to work for me.
That's a good call from the ref there.
It's really nice to see Dylan reffing because I've known him since he was like 8 years old.
Yeah. He's turned into a pretty good referee.
Yeah. That's so fun to watch.
Yeah. It's a good tempo
nice
change.
Attack. Yeah. Oh, that parry would have been really cool if that had worked.
Absolutely.
That's the thing, though. Like, even if you don't get a touch, it's still important to the strategy and the flow of the bout.
Absolutely.
Even if it didn't work.
Yep, because it's a mark in time about what happened and what could happen. The thing about this one that's interesting is Brynnley has a good tempo change on her attack.
Yeah.
And it's important to remember that you can't parry someone that's not trying to hit you.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And that's why that distance element is so important. And Catelyn just got a little ahead of herself a couple of times there looking for the parries. Oh, it's a nice attack and prep.
Gorgeous. That was like picture perfect.
Yeah. If I'm fencing Catelyn, I'm paying attention to where that attack and prep is finishing, and I'm never getting inside that range.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
They're really going back and forth in the box, though, with prep.
Yeah.
I remember the moment in my fencing career when I realized that the tempo change is life-changing.
Yes.
Like, it was like in cadet final in like 2015.
Mm-hmm.
And I finally figured out how to change tempo, and fencing suddenly made sense.
Yeah. No,
that was it was like a eureka moment.
Right,
and I think Brynnley, I can tell she knows.
Yes, yeah, that tempo change, because the tempo change represents a complete shift in the thinking of the opponent, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like if I'm playing baseball, for example, and I'm seeing 98-mile-an-hour fastball after 98-mile fastball, like 20 pitches in a row, I'm probably going to start hitting them. But if you start throwing in a couple of those 75s, right, all of a sudden it gets much more difficult. If every other one is a speed change, even if it's just a straight pitch, it's so much harder than just one consistent speed in different places.
That's interesting, that metaphor, like baseball and fencing, because I've heard baseball be compared to fencing a lot. Interestingly, even though it's kind of not what you would think of at first, but the combat, the one-on-one battle between the batter and the pitcher is actually pretty accurate to fencing, even though there isn't really a batter and a pitcher going on. They're both the batter and the pitcher all at once, and it switches. The parrier's the batter, the attacker's the pitcher.
Yeah. Exactly, and there's some batters that are really good at hitting different types of pitches.
Oh yeah.
So then the attacker has to be really creative with how they're making the pitch.
Yeah.
So
then they can make it look like they're throwing the pitch one way and it's actually going the other way.
Right. And
does that happen in baseball?
It can, but the other element that plays into this too is like the framing of the pitch by the catcher, where they at the end of the pitch where they put it, and how that plays into the referee or the umpire in that situation making that call. So. All right, we're back after the break here, and Brynnley has a nice, strong lead, but Catelyn is not out of this yet, especially if she's able to take the right-of-way and be a little bit more patient on her attack here.
I'm curious to see what the first touch is.
Oh, great change from Catelyn.
I really like that.
That was a great change.
I'm a huge fan of that kind of touch.
Good patience for Brynnley.
That dribble step is so important to see what your opponent is doing. Oh, we're looking at the video? That was Brynnley's.
I think Coach Maxime may have seen a stop there and was asking Catelyn to look for a replay. But I agree. I think that was Brynnley's attack.
I don't see a stop.
Yeah.
It's close though. It's close.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dylan keeps the call.
It's always interesting with stuff like that because, you know, Bill was just got off the international master list for the FIE.
Yeah.
He's been on the master list for the last decade or so, and Coach Maxime has refereed multiple Olympic games. So you got some very, very knowledgeable people.
Oh,
looking at
wow,
this
yeah.
fight.
Yeah, sometimes you have to take a moment to realize how many really talented and important people are in the room with you at any fencing tournament.
Right.
Multiple Olympians. I don't know if it works that way at a swim meet. Or in gymnastics as much.
That's a good question. I frankly haven't been, but I need to ask some people.
I used to be a swimmer.
Oh, really?
With Kara Linder.
Oh, really?
We were on a swim team together before we started fencing.
That's wild. I didn't know that.
But when we'd go to a swim meet, you know, Michael Phelps wasn't over there.
Maybe you guys are just at the wrong meet.
I know. Oh, nice attack and prep from Brynnley. Catelyn needs to adjust at this point. Like this touch is really important, I think, after being attacked and prepped.
There you go.
That.
Okay. She found the right moment. Brynnley is waiting for her to change, and she hasn't really. So we'll see if Brynnley goes back to what she was doing. There we go.
All right. Ooh, nice distance in defense there from Catelyn. So. Yeah.
You know, I really like watching Catelyn fence because even when she's losing, she doesn't lose any of her position, her balance, her athleticism. Sometimes when you're losing, it's easy to get tense. But let's see if she can. Yeah. Let's see if she can keep coming back here.
Sometimes McKee has some body language when something's happening. Like, you know, she leans forward a little bit, or you see her looking back at her coach for guidance.
Yep.
Things like that, and see like.
Exactly.
Looking back for guidance, whereas Catelyn is mostly consistent, staying true to her game.
Right.
Not letting someone getting into her head.
Exactly.
It's a head game. I know some incredible fencers who lose their head and then it's
so
over.
So many of them.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah, she's not out of it by any stretch of the imagination.
There is really high level preparation happening here. Even though this is Y-14, I think the prep in this bout is better than what I saw in Cadet yesterday.
Yeah.
I didn't see a lot of, prep wasn't as important. And now in this bout, prep is what's going to win this, honestly.
Exactly.
And who can let the other person not hit them in prep by pulling them short or pairing them?
Exactly. And then, again, Catelyn is just finding that moment now and just doubling down into it.
So, Brynnley's asking for video.
Now, this may be a situation where Brynnley's coaches are trying to help her buy some time. Right.
Yeah, because Catelyn started making, when I said that this next touch is going to be important for Catelyn, Catelyn took advantage of those next few touches, and now she's only 1 point away when she was behind. Yeah.
And sometimes fencers are going to ask for that video not because they think it's their point, but they just need that extra, 15, 20 seconds to slow down, reset, and get back into it.
And
especially
also
if they're
instill
in the lead.
some doubt in the referee or in the other person to be like, maybe that wasn't mine. Maybe I shouldn't do that every single time. Maybe I don't know. If it's questionable,
I think should be video here.
There should be video. I would call video there because it looks like Brynnley takes over.
Yeah, but I also thought Brynnley searched, so maybe we do need to look at this.
Okay. Let's see if we have replay on our little tiny screen that we have back here.
Yeah.
Father and son referee.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah.
So they're saying
I do
the
think she
movement
took over
wasn't
there.
too big. Yeah, she was definitely ahead for sure. I think she caught her looking that time. Yep.
This bout is making me want to fence.
I know, right?
Other bouts, I was like, okay, but this is making me want to fence because this is the kind of energy that I miss in competing.
Here we go. Oh, this one's going to go to the video right away because Dylan's not quite sure if Brynnley stopped or if it was just an attack. So
I'm not sure.
I think that's a good choice by the referee to go look at this one.
Yeah, that one's close.
Very close.
Score is 13-14. Catelyn looks very calm. She looks really calm right now. She's not showing any scared body language.
She's been in this position a lot of times, and I think that's going to stay with her over the next 5 or 6 years. And you're going to see her reach a really high level. All right, here we go. Let's see what we got. All right, the referee
together.
said no decision. Okay.
Probably a good choice because whatever he would have called could have been could have made some people mad.
I agree. I think better,
on either side.
Better to fence it clean.
Yeah. And it feels bad to win on something that's unclear.
Oh, another one straight
Brynnley
in there.
prepared with her arm there.
Here we go.
She needs to make a choice. They both need to make a choice. Oh, at 14-14, what do you do?
Like, complete reset of last night.
One of them's going to go for prep.
I think so, too.
That's my bet because that's what's been winning.
I think Catelyn's going to make her miss. Now at 14-14, they have to look at the replay by the rules.
My heart is beating. I didn't have coffee, so it's an intense.
You're getting amped.
I'm amped right now, even though I'm sitting in a chair. What I would do here is I would take a parry, knowing that the other person's probably. I'm going to make it look like I'm in prep and then take a parry. And if it doesn't work, I'm the one who took the risk.
No.
Really?
So I'll be honest, this is what I thought it was live.
Yeah.
But that's a really tight call to make it 14-14.
That's such a tight call. Oh, I love the hug, though.
Yeah.
That's sweet. Good sportsman.
What a great match.
Wow.
Congratulations to Catelyn. What a solid way to stay in that.
It's really rare that Y-14 makes me feel that way. That inspires me.
Right.
You know? They're so much younger than me, but yet I'm inspired. I wanna do what they're doing.
Yeah, that was some good fencing all the way around.
Yeah, I still feel inspired. But yeah,
right.
Thank you, Chris.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Great commentary.
Yeah, it was great to work with you. That was a lot of fun. Now I'm gonna go do real work instead of the fun stuff.
This is for me. This is real work.
Getting to watch fencing with some good fencers and stuff. Yeah, that's great. All right, thanks, guys.
All right, bye, Chris.
5 minutes, immediately followed by an FA finals.
Oh, Catelyn, yeah. We'll wait for the screen to switch on to us. But, wow, Catelyn.
Thank you.
How does it feel to be Y-14 Women's Saber champion at the 9-state Fencing Cup?
Really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that so many fencers here are so good, and that even in the final bout, anyone could have won. It's like, yeah.
Watching that, and even though I'm older than Y-14, that bout reminded me of a Div 1 or something, because the prep that you both were taking was just textbook beautiful prep, beautiful actions going on. Something that I really appreciated about you is that no matter what was happening, no matter what was stressful, your face was so calm, and you seemed so calm, and you were just sticking to your game no matter how close the score got.
Thank you so much.
How do you stay calm and zen through this?
Well, something I've been working on is that I think that emotions can, I guess, impact the way you fence, and that staying calm and under control is what will let you really focus on how you're fencing.
Yeah. Are there any exercises you do for that, or is this just something you were born with?
Definitely not born with it, but I think the breathing exercises are important because there's so little time in between fencing matches. You just really have to focus and, I guess, bring yourself together.
Yeah. Wow. And so when it was about 14, I forget, 14-12 at one point, and then you came back, what was your strategy in order to come back? What did you change? What did you change about the way you were fencing?
I guess focusing on what I'm doing and not being startled by what Brynnley was doing, my opponent. I think that fencers should realize their potential and just stick with it.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. I love talking to you because
Thank you.
You show a lot of discipline in your fencing. That's kind of what we were saying in the commentary. So what's next for you in fencing? What are some of your goals or things you're excited for?
I guess just staying consistent, which is what I think is really important, because every fencer has like their bad days and their good days, but just maintaining a steady level is what I'm focusing on.
Consistency is so hard.
Right.
Yeah, it's easy to win one thing and then the next
day,
like, yeah, well, it's not easy, but to keep the consistency, that's a really good answer. And also, so you win this cup today.
Oh, thank you.
Well, not this specific one, but you win one of these. Are you going to drink something out of it?
Perhaps, yeah.
What's your favorite beverage that you would put in there?
I would say lemonade.
That's a good answer.
Right?
Miles Chambers yesterday said
Oh,
that,
really?
Yeah. Yeah. So what is your favorite thing about fencing?
I guess it gives me something to focus on, and I meet so many new people out of it, which I think is really great, and just getting to know them through the competitions and everything.
Who's the best friend that you've met?
I don't know, a lot of people, because I see them so often, and we're all like at every competition, and we're all fencing each other, and at a certain level, it's like you're not enemies anymore.
Yeah.
You're just trying to help each other be the best.
I love the hug at the
Yeah.
end. I thought that was great. Great sportsmanship. Even though it's so intense, like you're both just trying to learn something from each other, and that shows a lot of maturity.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Catelyn.
Thank
Go get
you.
your medal and your cup.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Have a good day.
Yeah, of course.
The award ceremony for women's Saber Youth-14 starts in 1 minute.
All right, so any moment now we're going to start in about a minute. The medal ceremony for Y-14 Women's Saber at the 9 State Fencing Cup. Catelyn So was the champion. Silver goes to Brynnley McKee. A really hard-fought bout of 14-14. And all the other competitors also incredible bouts. I'm really proud of them. Yeah, and we'll get Lisa back in here.
Hi everyone, Lisa Marsh back. I will tell you, I actually wanted to cry at the end of that bout. That was heartbreaking.
I know.
I mean, it was going to be heartbreaking for both of them.
Yeah, at 14-14.
Oh my gosh, so tight.
I was telling Chris that made me want to fence again, or like compete again.
Those two were on fire.
Yeah.
Oh God, and I know they're friends. I know they used to fence together at the same club. Just human.
I know. That's the
crier.
thing. You're only as good as the people around you.
Yes, that is correct. And I gotta say, those women. I mean, that I noticed there were 2 refs. Bill
Father
and
and
Dylan
son.
jumped in because it was
All right,
so
Youth-14
tight.
Women's
I know.
Saber
I would need my dad there if I was calling that.
national team.
All right, we're gonna switch over to the fantastic medal service. I mean, we're gonna give out
It is a
some
service.
medals. It is a service, yeah.
With Fito.
Fito.
Fito's so good at giving out medals.
Caitlin Liu in 8th place for Manhattan Fencing Center. Congratulations,
With the pink
Caitlin.
socks.
From Stanford Fencing Center, Noelle Kohlberger.
Kohlberger, Noelle, great job, and she's local.
7th place.
Stanford.
In 6th place, from Manhattan Fencing Center, Bethany Bush.
Bethany Bush. We didn't get to see her on the live stream, but I'm sure it was amazing.
I mean, she got 6th place. She must have been
Yeah.
great.
From Bergen Fencing Center, Hannah Grugala.
Hana Gugala was here yesterday. She's here again today.
She's consistent. She's on the podium in cadet and
Our bronze
Y-14.
medalist in no particular order, from Leelaw Fencing Center Academy, Rachel Huang.
What is the difference between a center and an academy?
I think it's just the name.
From
And
Tim
a club.
Morehouse Fencing Club,
Club
Coco
service.
Gubin.
Coco Gubin.
I wish my name was
3T.
Coco Gubin.
Our silver medalist from Tim Morehouse Fencing Club, Brynnley McKee.
Congratulations, Brynnley McKee, 2nd place,
Such a
silver
strong,
medal.
strong
And
bout.
our
It could've
gold
gone either
medalist
way,
from
really.
Scarsdale Fencing Center, Catelyn So.
Congratulations, Caitlin So from Scarsdale Fencing
Yeah.
Center.
I loved my interview with her.
She is great. And we spoke to her yesterday as well, didn't we?
We talked to, I think, 12 different fencers yesterday.
Yeah.
I like how she's holding up the cup. That's exciting. She says she's going to drink lemonade out of it.
Awesome.
Good answer.
I feel like we all should be drinking some lemonade out
I
of
know.
it.
I need some lemonade.
Okay, so I have to say, you know, we have so many
On strip,
cool technological
finals
things
of Y-14
available to
women's
us.
epee.
And guess what?
Meredith Richardson
Your
on the
laptop
right,
turned
None
off.
of them are working.
and
At least the live stream's working.
The live stream is working. Thank
the most
goodness.
important
It's so
thing.
nice to see you all here.
I keep trying to refresh the feed on my phone, and it's not working either.
It's all right. We'll get there. I hear some screams coming from side strips.
Yeah, I'm excited for whatever event is happening next. Yeah.